I made this video several years ago and it got a lot of views and a lot of attention, but it's still getting comments. So let me break this. I love the engagement and the comments on this video. However, what's concerning is when we have comments of young girls saying that they got their periods at age 5 or 6. Then we have others saying that that's too young to get your period, that's not normal. Well, it's not normal, so let's break it down. When a young girl gets her period before the age of 8, so in the US, the average age of a period or menstruation is about 12 or 13. But we do know girls are getting their periods as early as 8, 9, 10, 11. But then we have some outliers that are getting theirs at 5 or 6. Why is that happening? There's something called precocious puberty. This is when puberty is activated in the brain. So our brain is what controls the signaling of our hormones to be released, like estrogen. And remember, estrogen is what causes you to have a menstrual cycle because it thickens the lining of your uterus. Well, we're all born with uteruses because we're females, and we're all born with ovaries and eggs, right? At the time of birth. That's the amount of eggs we're ever going to have in our lifetime. But why would someone ever get their period at age 6 or 5 or 7? That's not normal. Well, precocious puberty can be like central or peripheral. Like sometimes there's like idiopathic, there's no reason or cause behind it, but there's a genetic link. Sometimes it's helpful to take a look at the women in your family. Did they get their menstrual cycle early? But then we also look at the environmental factors, and we've talked about this before. There's a lot of things in our daily lives that we use. So any fragrances or oils or chemicals or just regular cleaning products and hygiene products that we use or hair products, right? Some of these can contribute to endocrine disruptors. Some of these can mimic a weakened kind of estrogen-like hormone. When we use these products around our babies and our little girls, this can interfere with their normal hormonal regulation. So we know that there are products in our daily lives that we're using that can actually lead to precocious puberty. Most of the times they say that our black and brown girls are the ones who are the most common to get precocious puberty. So puberty before age 8, right? Getting their menstrual cycle. I would honestly say this is probably likely true because of the things that we may do with our black and brown. But we don't want to interrupt or interfere with their hormonal balances or their natural hormonal releases from their brain. We don't want to disrupt their endocrine system based off the things that we're providing to them, like good smelling perfumes, hair products that slick their hair back with edge control, hair products that make their hair smell good and give it that curly texture, or just like infusing different oils and scents just to help them sleep and things like that. We have to be really careful of our young girls because